So follow this man, Reekz Boxing, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Just Google it, Reekz Boxing. It's worth a look.
And buy a book.
And then buy a book.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Steve Bunce. I'm at the 12-round gym. It's the open sparring for the White Collar Show on St Patrick's Day, just up the road here in Clapham at the Clapham Grand. Now, I'm not going to talk now to a white collar boy. I'm going to talk to a proper amateur boxer, and I don't mean that disrespectfully to the white collar boys. Rico, you've had a couple of amateur contests, both of them at your call. Now, you're in amongst this lot here, but this looks like an amateur gym on first sight, just a buzzing, crazy amateur gym.
Yeah, the facilities here are great. I'm not a member of this gym, but I've been down here to train a few times, and you've noticed with the whole white collar boxing, the setup's getting like down the amateur route where everyone trains hard.
It's a gym full of people as opposed to one kid paying £50 an hour.
Yeah, exactly. So and everyone's training hard. Everyone's doing the extras outside because the sparring that you're getting a lot of amateurs coming down to white collar clubs because for like the last 2 years, the amateur boxing kind of went downhill with the breakup of England boxing with the alliance. So there wasn't many shows for people to get on. So me personally, I was going down to a lot of white collar clubs, getting sparring in. I could have fought on a few shows, but I wanted to stick with the amateur route because I like the technical side of it, the actual boxing brain. It's not just a fight; it's an actual bout. So,
have you been impressed, Rico, by the commitment of the white collar boxers, the white collar warriors? Because I've been a sort of fan of white collar boxing for a long time. When it's pure, when it's proper, when it's controlled. And I like what I see here with the sparring, so they're not letting them smash each other to bits. But have you been impressed by the quality of some of the white collar and their commitment?
No, I am. As you say, a lot of these guys are fighting for a cause. There's usually a charity behind it. And they're getting a load of their mates to come down and watch them fight. So no one wants to lose in front of their friends or family. So they're putting in the work and they listen. As you say, it's just not a load of people that, working in the city like it was, and do you know what? I'm the big macho. Let's just knock someone out in front. They know that the people coming, they're coming to fight. Yeah. They're not just turning.
They're evenly matched.
Yeah, that's why we've got these open days, so you can see how they match up together, and put them in together, and it's usually a good show, man. I love it, man. I love it, man. Even though I'm not fighting, I love being around it. I love helping, giving my tips, because I've started coaching myself, and great sport, man.
Now, and finally, Rico, when are you out next? When are you boxing next?
Well, I was meant to box in 2 weeks' time, but I've done the tendon in my ankle, so I shouldn't even be dressed like this. I should actually be resting. But
you should be in civilian clothes.
Yeah, exactly. But probably middle of April now, I should get out.
Do me a favour, stay in touch with me on Twitter. No, Rico at 12 round, not boxing at St Patrick's Day, on St Patrick's Day, I should say, but a keen observer.
So follow this man, Reekz Boxing, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Just Google it, Reekz Boxing. It's worth a look.
And buy a book.
And then buy a book.